Blue Origin has long been the company known for its delays. Whenever they announced a rocket launch, it became almost a running joke that it would be delayed. This reputation is even more pronounced when it comes to their highly anticipated New Glenn rocket. Despite this history, Blue Origin was recently given another chance to prove they could finally deliver on their promises. They announced a new launch date for New Glenn, and this time, they managed to convince even the most skeptical observers. People believed them, especially when they began the countdown, signaling they were serious. But in true Blue Origin fashion, they delayed it yet again. And it wasn't just a matter of a day or two, it was a significant delay. This incident is likely to further erode the already fragile trust people have in Blue Origin's ability to deliver on its promises. The consequences of this could be severe, not just for their reputation, but also for their position in the competitive space industry. In this video, we'll dive into what happened, the potential fallout, and what it means for the future of Blue Origin. Before we delve any deeper, make sure to subscribe to our channel for future updates about the space industry and the developments surrounding Blue Origin and New Glenn. New Glenn's journey from concept to its maiden flight has been anything but smooth, marked by repeated delays and technical hurdles that have tested the patience of stakeholders and space enthusiasts alike. The most recent setback came in January 2025, when New Glenn's launch, initially slated for January 8th, faced a series of postponements due to unfavorable weather conditions and a subsequent technical issue that further delayed its much-anticipated debut. The first indication of trouble came as adverse weather conditions in the Atlantic Ocean prevented the safe recovery of the rocket's first-stage booster. Blue Origin's reusable booster technology requires a controlled landing at sea, and high seas posed a significant risk to the recovery process. The company announced a delay from January 8th to January 10th, hoping for improved conditions. Unfortunately, the weather refused to cooperate, forcing yet another delay to January 12th. However, the situation took a more serious turn on January 12th, when a technical anomaly within the rocket's subsystems was detected during the final countdown. This unforeseen issue resulted in the cancellation of the launch attempt altogether, with Blue Origin stating that resolving the problem would require more time than the launch window allowed. A new target date for the mission has yet to be announced, leaving the fate of the rocket's debut uncertain. The challenges faced by New Glenn are not unique to its latest launch attempt. The rocket's development has been fraught with technical hurdles, particularly surrounding its BE-4 engines. These engines, which power both the New Glenn rocket and United Launch Alliance's Vulcan Centaur, have experienced delays in design, testing, and manufacturing. The BE-4 engines represent a significant technological leap, utilizing liquefied natural gas and liquid oxygen as propellants. While their development showcases impressive innovation, the complexity of the engines has resulted in slower than anticipated progress. This delay in engine readiness has been a primary factor in pushing back New Glenn's maiden flight multiple times. The reusability of the rocket's first-stage booster, a feature that aims to reduce launch costs and increase frequency, has also added to the technical challenges. Developing a system capable of executing precise vertical landings on a barge at sea requires extensive testing and validation. Each iteration of the booster introduces new refinements, but these advancements also demand rigorous evaluations to ensure reliability. Financially, Blue Origin has struggled to keep pace with competitors like SpaceX. In 2022, SpaceX was generating significant revenue, reaching approximately $4.6 billion, which marked a sharp increase from $2.3 billion in 2021. In stark contrast, Blue Origin struggled to match these figures. Estimates suggest their earnings were far lower. Moving into 2023, SpaceX saw even greater growth, nearly doubling its revenue to an estimated $8.7 billion. This was achieved through a combination of over 60 launches in the year, including government and commercial missions, and the rapid expansion of its Starlink network, which continued to attract subscribers globally. Blue Origin, however, remained far behind. Reports indicate that their revenue for 2023 was around $42.8 million, a fraction of SpaceX's earnings. This stark difference highlighted Blue Origin's limited operational scope, as it conducted only a handful of New Shepard suborbital flights and had no orbital missions. By 2024, SpaceX's revenue was projected to climb to $13.3 billion, solidifying its dominance in the space industry. This growth was fueled by a steady stream of commercial satellite launches, government contracts, and the ever-expanding Starlink service, which was becoming a major source of income. Blue Origin, on the other hand, was estimated to generate around $4 billion in revenue for the year. While this represented a significant improvement for Blue Origin, much of it was likely tied to advanced payments for future contracts rather than operational activities, as the New Glenn rocket had yet to launch. Additionally, Blue Origin's finances were heavily reliant on the $1 billion per year investment from Jeff Bezos. To support Blue Origin's ambitious projects, Jeff Bezos has been personally funding the company by selling approximately $1 billion worth of Amazon stock annually. The New Glenn rocket is Blue Origin's entry into the heavy lift launch vehicle category, directly competing with SpaceX's Starship. Designed to handle payloads of up to 45 tons to low Earth orbit, New Glenn is positioned as a reusable rocket capable of reducing launch costs and increasing efficiency. However, when compared to Starship, which boasts a payload capacity of 150 tons to low Earth orbit, New Glenn falls short in scale and capability. Starship's much higher capacity makes it suitable for missions to Mars and other interplanetary destinations, giving it a significant advantage in the heavy lift market. There have been observations from industry experts suggesting that Blue Origin has borrowed heavily from SpaceX's designs and concepts. Both rockets are reusable, with first stages designed for vertical landings on platforms at sea. This reusability model was first implemented successfully by SpaceX with its Falcon 9 and Falcon Heavy rockets, and later extended to Starship and its Super Heavy booster. Blue Origin's decision to pursue a similar approach with New Glenn raises questions about whether the company is innovating or just following SpaceX's lead. There are also design similarities in size and structure. New Glenn stands at 98 meters tall, while Starship, when combined with its Super Heavy booster, reaches 120 meters. Both rockets are larger than NASA's Space Launch System, making them some of the largest rockets ever built. While Starship uses a stainless steel construction, which provides better durability and heat resistance during atmospheric re-entry, New Glenn relies on aluminum alloy, which is lighter but less suited for extreme conditions. One critical difference between the two rockets is that SpaceX has already demonstrated Starship's capabilities through multiple test flights, including 6 launches, and is currently preparing for its 7th. Among Starship's test flights, the 5th was particularly notable for achieving a major milestone, successfully catching the Super Heavy booster using the Mechazilla arms. This system, designed to grab the descending booster mid-air using massive mechanical arms attached to the launch tower, marked a breakthrough in reusable rocket technology. After completing its role in the launch, the booster used its grid fins to control its descent and align itself with the Mechazilla arms, which then secured it for refurbishment and reuse. This achievement eliminated the need for additional landing infrastructure and significantly improved turnaround time for future launches. Blue Origin, however, has not launched New Glenn even once. Initially, the rocket was scheduled for its maiden flight in 2020, but this has been delayed multiple times due to technical issues. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more updates.